you just given us an update, Lara?
I can give you an update. Yeah, we've got everything seems to change constantly. So we have new news of how we're responding. We have a lot of great initiatives that we're rolling out in response and on the fly, and we'd love to let you in and let the community in on what we've been up to. Right now, because there's such a hard time accessing seeds and other resources. That's my greenhouse making all that noise. Is that okay?
Yeah. If you fly away, we'll know what happened.
Okay. Because it's so hard for folks to access seeds and other gardening resources right now, we're meeting that demand by taking online orders. We have a new e-commerce site at our website, backyardgrowers.org, and then you'll see a little our shop button. And what we have there are, we have a huge supply of seeds that we keep. They're all from 2018, 2019, and previous years. And we're just kind of opening them up and selling them on the cheap so we can pay for gas to get them to you. Just so everyone can have the seed resources they need. We also have black earth compost bags that we're selling, which everybody's going to need some of that. We've developed a new product. They're these felt grow bags, and they have a really cute logo, Backyard Growers, on them. And we are selling those in a variety of sizes, and those are really great for if you don't have a lot of room or you're not ready to focus on creating a whole garden. We have those sort of modular growing resources that people can get, and everything's affordable. We just launched including Neptune's Harvest products on our site. So we have that as well. And then in the coming weeks, we'll also be having Cedar Rock seedlings available. So we're trying to get everything to everybody. I'll be driving around with my gloves and my face mask, dropping things off at people's houses. So that's that piece of it. Usually what we do is we do a seed giveaway, seed swap type event each year. And this is our response to needing to cancel that. And then for our program participants, we have 90 folks in our program this year, both backyard and community gardeners, and we're working out solutions for getting these same resources to them as well. So we have little baggies packed up for everybody, and we're finding ways to get it to people so everyone can stay safe. We're working really hard to make sure that our community garden spaces are safe, making sure we have the right signage there, making sure people know what the new rules are going to be, and using those spaces in the coming weeks. So that's been our main focus, is rolling that out, and just trying to be nimble and responsive to people needing to start growing things, and there's no store to go to at the moment to get them.
I was going to ask too. So what gardeners or people who have sort of experienced this for the first time, where they're actually going to try to grow their own food, what should they be planting now, and how should they be doing that?
You mean what should they plant, or how should they consider getting started? Well, at this time of year, it's all about getting your peas in. So I encourage people to grow peas, and then all of the leafy greens can go in now, and most of the root crops can go in. So your lettuce, your spinach, your arugula, carrots, beets, radishes, all of those kinds of crops can go in, and those crops are pretty easy to plant. You just plant them right from seed into soil. And that's why we encourage people to make sure they're using a good soil product, and when using the black earth compost bags, because the soil around a lot of the downtown homes in Gloucester may have lead contamination from years of paint chips from before when they put lead in the paint. So making sure you're growing in some clean material that you know where it came from. And that's it. It doesn't have to be brain surgery. You sprinkle the seeds in there and they'll grow. And it's really a great way to have a quick access to some fresh food resources, especially things, like lettuce, and which, it's just so nice to have that fresh, and things that are nutrient dense, like spinach, is a wonderful thing to have. And also, I always try to promote, in addition to the fact that you're getting this fresh food, you've done it yourself, which has an extra motivating factor. And it's just a good thing to do right now in the face of all of the things that feel so kind of out of control. And it's just a hopeful, generative act to grow something from a seed. Great thing to do with your kids. So yeah, we're just trying to get everything to people so that they can do that.
Lara,
is that your question?
Yeah, I have one more question. You have this amazing integrated program with the schools where you have the children plant gardens in the spring and they harvest them in the fall. Have you made any sort of effort to connect online with your curriculum in the school system?
So our program is more of like an event-based activity as instead of like an integrated curriculum that goes into classrooms. So for us, it's challenging because we work with students in the garden. And so that's obviously not happening right now. And we are brainstorming. It's very exciting right now at Backyard Growers, and I'm sure at most businesses and nonprofits where every day it's like, what creative solution are we going to come up with today to solve whatever the problem is? So we're working on that now, trying to figure out how to access those students and how to make sure that they have opportunities. If worse comes to worse and kids don't return to school, we have our food corps service member, Emily Brown, who will go and literally plant all of the gardens so that at least when the kids return in the fall, all of those crops will be there and we'll be able to pick up right where we left off with fall harvest days and our wheat harvest and our popcorn harvest. So we're hoping to keep that continuity with this maybe little blip here in the spring.
That's great. That's good to know. Well, thank you so much, Lara. Really great updates. And I'm going to order my felt bags.
Yes, you are.
I live on a rock. So, yeah.
Get your orders in by 3 p.m. today, Thursday, for me to get them to you tomorrow. And then we'll continue doing deliveries the next week and the week after.
Oh, good. I'll
Yeah.
do that right now.